Humana Incorporation is a for-profit American health insurance company based in Louisville, Kentucky. In 2021, the company ranked 41 on the Fortune 500 list, which made it the highest ranked by revenues company based in Kentucky. It has been the third largest health insurance provider in the nation. Today in this video we are going to discuss the top 10 life insurance companies in the USA. So let's get started. Our first and the best life insurance in the USA is Haven Life. Haven Life is a digital insurance agency that offers two term life insurance options, Haven Term and Haven Simple. Haven Term is a term policy with the duration of between 10 to 30 years and coverage up to is 3 million. Haven Simple is also a term-based policy but has lower coverage amounts and shorter upper duration of between 5 and 20 years. The upside for some people may be that it doesn't require a medical exam for coverage. Both policies can be applied online without the aid of an agent. It should be noted that the Haven Life doesn't issue the policy itself. Instead, the policies are issued by Mass Mutual, which also made our rating are one of its subsidiaries. Let's discuss the pros of the Haven. None of its policies required a medical exam. Terms policies between 10 and 30 years duration. Let's discuss the cons. Its only term life policies available, doesn't offer any riders. The second one is Bestow. Bestow sells one type of policy with term between 10 to 30 years available in 5-year increment. The policy has coverage amount up to is 1.5 million. The entire application can be completed online and you can text or call Bestow customer support team with any questions. One of the things that set Bestow apart from the other company in our rating is that none of their policies required a medical exam. Bestow doesn't issue the life insurance policies itself. Instead, the policies are issued by North American company per life. Let's come to discuss the pros offered by this insurance. It offers terms, whole and universal life policies. Term policies can be converted to permanent. Cons are the policies are more expensive than many companies in our rating. Policies are not fully explained on the company website. Let's discuss another type of insurance. The third one is New York Life. New York Life is the highest rated company in our rating to offer both term and permanent policies. Its permanent life insurance option include both whole and universal policies. The term policies it offers can also be converted to a permanent policy. You also have the option of adding riders such as disability waiver of premium, accidental death benefit, and living benefits. The New York Life website doesn't necessarily provide a lot of information on its policies, so you may have to contact a New York Life agent for more details. Pros of the New York Life insurance. It offers term, whole and universal policy. Term policy can be converted to a whole life policy. Cons can only be purchased through an agent. Limited online prices information. The another one is Northwestern Mutual. Northwestern Mutual offer both term and permanent life insurance option. Its term policies range in length from 10 to 20 years. Among its permanent life insurance policies, Northwestern Mutual offer universal and whole life insurance. You can start out with a term life policy from Northwestern Mutual and then later without additional fees or medical exam convert it to a whole life. Pros of let's discuss the pros. Pros term and universal policy. Pros offers term and universal policies. Some policies may not require a medical exam. Cons: doesn't offer a whole life insurance policies apply for medical required working with a Lincoln Financial Professional. Lincoln Financial Group. Lincoln Financial Group offer both term and universal policy. Its two term policies, Term Excel and Life Element, have duration of between 10 to 30 years with coverage option ranging from S 10,000 to S 1 million, 1 lakh to S 1 million. Some policyholders may also be able to convert their term coverage to a permanent life insurance policy starting at S 1 million. Depending on your application, you may not be required to take any medical exam. Another one is John Hancock. Another type is John Hancock. John Hancock offer both term and universal policies. One thing that sets it apart from other companies in our rating is its term policy, which offers coverage up to is 65 million. The downside is that the policy's minimum coverage amount is 7,50,000. Both the minimum and maximum are higher than many of the companies in our rating. For example, Haven Life term policies start with 10 lakh to and maximum out to is 3 million. The company's permanent life insurance option are universal life, indexed universal life, and variable universal life. It doesn't provide any whole life insurance option. You may be able to save money with John Hancock Vitality Plus program, where you can save money on your premiums by recording health activity in the company's mobile app or program website.